Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Izzy and this is Mr.
Giovanni.
Today we're going to be doing a story time and it's the video you guys all been waiting for.
And we're going to talk about how we met and how our love really got started. So stay tuned and stick around. So me and Izzy started talking via Instagram.
I was actually the one who followed him and he followed me back.
We both kind of knew the same people. We had the same friends. We didn't really go to the same school, but we lived in this kind of the same metropolitan area. And we kind of just had mutual friends, and that's how she ended up following me.
Instagram told me to. You know how it says people you may know?
Yeah, so I was like...
There's that Facebook.
Yeah.
I think it's both.
She was like, he cute. Me tap that follow button real quick.
So from there, we eventually got each other's Snapchats. And, you know, we would snap each other every once in a while. He would always say, I always look mean or mad. And I need to smile more because every time I snapped him, I always looked so upset.
She was such a creeper. Every time I snapped her, she just had her head in her hoodie like this.
That is not true.
This was her.
No.
About 60% of the time.
No. What was it, cold outside or something?
Yeah.
No, not true. Don't believe what he says, guys.
You think I would have forgotten that?
Mentiroso.
I still thought you were cute, though,
Liar.
so you should be glad. I don't really remember how we got each other's numbers, but we ended up getting each other's numbers. And once in a while, we got... Me I try record a video. Okay.
So, it was just the hey, one-worded conversations, you know, taking hours to respond kind of convos. It didn't really get...
I didn't know you like that.
We didn't really get deep into the conversations. Like, it took us like a month to get to that point where we started getting actually interested in what each other had to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was pretty boring.
Eventually, that fateful day came where I was at work. At the time, I was working at a bowling alley in a town of, a few towns from where we live. And, I was working a night shift, so it was midnight. I was working at a bowling alley that was kind of like a nightclub and a bowling alley all wrapped into one place. And it was about 1 o'clock in the morning and I was just getting out and here came Izzy with a text. She was stranded at the mall and there was a snowstorm going on that was so terrible that all the buses were shut down, all public transportation was shut down. Uber wasn't a thing yet, and even if it was, I don't think anybody would want to drive in that snowstorm. So whether or not that was going on or not, shut down.
It was one of those snowstorms that nobody knew about, like those out of the blue snowstorms. And I was trapped. I called my aunt, she said, nope, not doing it. I called my dad, nope, not doing it. I called basically everybody. They wasn't trying to, come through and save me.
And I honestly wasn't about to be any different.
I was basically out of options. I was kind of desperate.
Yeah, basically I was going to leave her just as quickly as the others did. Because it was a long day at work, customers pissed me off, I was ready to go home, and then here came this girl that I didn't even know that well texting me to come get her. But, there was something inside of me that said just do not leave her there. Aww. If you leave her there, then she's gonna be stuck there all night because nobody else is gonna come.
And I have one of those parents where if you're not home by like 4 p.m., you're dead.
I literally saved my life. I mean, I literally risked my life. My bad, y'all.
You did save your life because if you didn't meet me.
So as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, I risked my life to save a girl I didn't even know. Literally, the snow was. You know how tall most of your tires are? Yeah, the snow pretty much covered that. So I was driving in that on the highway where there was everybody was just skating all over the place. Accidents left, right?
There was no lanes.
And there was no such thing as lanes. It was just
Freedom way.
mofo, make it work.
You get it? Highway, freedom way, no lanes.
Yeah, basically.
Freedom way.
But she didn't know nothing about that at the time.
So during next time it snows, don't say highway, say freedom way.
That is so irrelevant. Cut.
And?
So eventually, after about an hour and a half of crawling through snow, I eventually got to the mall. It took me about 15 minutes to find Izzy. You know, we were on the phone talking, we were just communicating, trying to figure out where you are, where are you? I'm here. No, you're not supposed to be there. That's the other side. No, I'm right here. Dude, are you blind? Where are you? No, I said all that, not her. She was, remember, we still didn't know each other, so we were all nice about it and all that stuff. But in my head, I was thinking to myself, where the hell is this girl? After that, you can imagine, we got close. We became really good friends after that. And that's when we started texting each other and having these long texting conversations, really good conversations. Telling each other stuff, you know, just not secrets yet. We didn't really get to that point until maybe about a couple weeks into, you know, becoming friends. But then after that started happening, you know, we started, you know, just like telling each other personal stuff about each other, you know, where we came from, where we grew up, some of our secrets. And then eventually Izzy proposed that, you know, we go hang out. For
a quick second, I thought he said I proposed. But no, I didn't propose. Anyway, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and weird food. Giovanni had to keep checking his bank account because he was...
I was 21 years old.
21 and broke.
Young, dumb, and broke. I don't own the copyrights to that song, by the way.
He's still broke, might I add. He's still broke, guys. So don't think he's flashing.
I want a divorce.
Bye, Felicia. So when we were at Buffalo Wild Wings, we talked, you know, we had conversations. He paid for the food. Thank God the card didn't decline. So it went on from there. I think, where did we go? Where did we go last time? So after that, we were like, you know, what are we gonna do? Cause it was kind of quick. So we were like, what are we gonna do? Want to just go to the beach? She was like, sure. All right, so we went to the beach, and it was a big park in our city that it had a lot of parks in one, and then it had a beach at the end. And at the end of the beach was this, you know, pathway of rocks to a lighthouse. When I say your boy almost died 3 times, and she almost went with me one of those 3 times, bro, it was real. Tip to all you couples: if you're both clumsy, do not walk along a trail of rocks surrounded by water. You might not live to tell the tale, but luckily we did. By the grace of God, we're alive today. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. So we eventually made it to the lighthouse, and at the end of the lighthouse, there was this little island around the lighthouse. So we just sat there and looked at the clouds. You know, he kind of gave me a little back massage. My skills was on point too. You loved it. Anyway, and then it went on from there. We actually had to go back to the rocks, climb all over the rocks, almost died more times. Actually, that was a little smoother than the first time. We got it together. But we eventually made it back to the beach, and, you know, we wrapped it up. And we went to Carvel to get ice cream. No, it was Dairy Queen, not Carvel. Dairy Queen. This one was playing hard to get, because at the time she told me, you know, I like hanging out with you and stuff, but I'm not looking for a relationship right now, because I think it was clearly obvious that we were digging each other. But she had, you know, gotten out of a relationship like a half a year ago, so she wasn't really in the mood. Not even a half a year ago. It was more like 2-3 months ago. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. But she wasn't ready to get into nothing apparently at the time. So, you know, I was a punk. You know, I was a newbie at this whole, you know, girls and relationship stuff. So I kind of took it. I wasn't really persistent with that, and we just stayed friends. So
I actually got friend zoned for like another 2 months. Oh man.
And then our conversations we just clicked. Our conversations started getting deeper and deeper, and then we decided to, become an item.
Yeah. And at first we didn't really put a label on it. We still hung out. We went back to the beach, and the first time we went out, we didn't kiss. I actually never kissed her for several months. We just talked and talked and talked and talked. It was like that. We just getting to know each other. And then that second time we went back to the beach, we kissed.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did.
Oh my God, he doesn't remember our first kiss, guys.
Yes, we did.
Holy Jesus.
I remember.
Go get me some water.
We do need water. It's like 2,000 degrees up in this
We're in the
damn
middle
room.
of a heat wave, guys, so you can see the sweat dripping.
You see the sweat dripping? It ain't us. I promise you. So wait, if I'm wrong, where did we first kiss?
You were teaching me how to drive.
Describe it.
Okay. So I came up with the idea because I didn't know how to drive at the time. I still don't. At the time, when he was teaching me how to drive, I was in his car, driving, and he just glanced at me, and I glanced back at him, and it just happened. I don't know how. It just happened, and we kissed for the first time. And Giovanni doesn't remember it.
You sure that's not?
Shame. Shame. Don't make that face. You look like a monkey.
I feel like one. I forgot our first kiss. By the way, if you notice us sweating bullets, it's because it's where we live right now. It's like 98 degrees today, and this entire space where we film all of our videos happens to be in the 3rd floor of our house, which is a brick house. So needless to say, it is roasting hot up in here. But we put off this video so long because of just life getting in the way. We were like, nope, damn it, we're doing this today, no matter what. So we got in here. We got a fan right next to us, and we're just kind of making it work right now. Just a quick side note, but back to the story. Now that you guys know the truth of our real first kiss, she was right, by the way. I completely forgot. That second time that I was talking about was the second kiss, and that one was more intense. Probably why I remember that one. Guys, you know how dumb we are sometimes. Right, Izzy?
Yes. Sometimes. You mean all the time?
Sad.
I think you meant all the time.
So after, hanging out, a lot more after those 2 times, we just got to know each other even more, got closer, flirted more on the phone, obviously. And just after a while, I don't remember the exact time period. It was a long time though. We still talked and talked and talked. We just did not make anything serious for a while. We were kind of just, that little. It wasn't even friends with benefits because we weren't doing anything like that at the time. We were just talking. Cause
Let me throw in a little fun fact that you guys probably didn't even know.
oh God.
Giovanni broke up with me 3 times. 3 times. Let's all have a moment of silence.
Yo, there's a whole puddle in here.
He was very, very undecisive. He had no clue what he wanted in life. His parents didn't like me at first because I had a lazy eye. His dad thought I was demonic because of my lazy eye. Even though it's a birth defect that I had, because I was born with congenital cataracts. I don't know if all of you know this, but yes, I was born with congenital cataracts in both eyes. I had cataract surgery. I've had lens implantation surgery. At the time I didn't when I met Giovanni. I still had my lazy eye. So his dad was a little freaked out.
It wasn't like I was oblivious to the lazy eye. It's just that it didn't really pop up on, all the time. It wasn't like her eye was permanently lazy. It would stay straight, and then one of the eyes would just kind of droop down a little bit from time to time. She just didn't have any control over that at the time because the muscle behind that eye was weak. So, eventually she got it surgically fixed, but I still saw beauty in her from day one.
Aww.
So, yeah. So, I kept with it, and she told me that she's going to be getting surgery to fix it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I like you. So if you're going to get it fixed, if it makes you feel better, let's do it. But I'm rocking with you.
I had low self-esteem because of my lazy eye. I would always put my bang in front of the lazy eye so nobody sees it, so I look like a pirate.
Yeah.
All throughout high school, I would rock that style.
Yeah.
Now you guys know why. My high school friends that are watching.
So after that, the 3rd time we got back together, I ended up, taking her home from work that one day. She was pissed at me, but we had a really quick conversation, and I don't really remember the whole conversation. I don't really remember how it went, but I ended up letting her go. I don't know what came over me. I really don't remember what made me do this, but I just had this urge, right? So when she was leaving the car, I pulled her back and I kissed her. And after that, we got together again.
The kiss that saved it all.
The kiss that saved it all.
Yes.
And so now, you guys, obviously, so that's pretty much how we got together. From there on, we never looked back. And obviously, we have a little light-skinned miracle now because of it. And obviously, you guys know what ended up happening after that. So, yeah, man, that's how we met. That's our story. Took us a minute to make this video, but dang, what a day to take it when we're melting in my office.
So thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I think I got them all.
Press every button you got up on your phone, okay?
Yeah, just press all the buttons.
Thank you for watching this far. If you did, for everybody who is new to our channel, welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you stick around for as long as you can and follow our journey as parents, as students, just trying to do amazing things with our lives.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more fun videos. And if you want to see us do something, just leave a comment down below and let us know what you want to see.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know your opinion. Let us know what you want to see. And to all of our friends and family who started supporting us when we decided to start this channel, I want to just thank you guys one more time. I love y'all. All right, so this is Gio. This is
Izzy.
And I'm going to see you guys. Actually, we're going to see you guys next time. Take care.
Bye.